Welcome back to GYIP Connect with myself and John Aitken. Today we have got special guests from different emergency services and also schools for the CAP launch. John, if you'd like to.
So CAP is a community alcohol partnership. I'll not say too much about it because we're going to have guests that are going to tell us more. But the first guests are two young people from Govan High, Jack and Kai. So, guys, what do you know about CAP?
It's about just underage drinking and like I try to stop it basically.
Try to stop it. Same as him. Yeah, that's fine.
What did you get involved with today?
Today, spray painting and taking lots of photos.
So what were you spray painting? What was it?
Like it was like a wine bottle. It said something under it.
What did it say under it?
Stop underage drinking or something.
So that was
I
the
didn't read
detail.
that. Aye.
You didn't read that, right? Okay. So what do you think the message for that is? Like, what do you think they're trying to get out there?
So young people don't hurt themselves when they're drinking.
And did the message say anything else about how you get the drink or anything?
Jump-ins.
Jump-in. So what do you know about jump-ins, Kai?
When you ask somebody who can buy it to get you, you're
And
underage.
me and Sam learned something today that we didn't know. Do you know how much the fine is? Could be.
$1,000? $5,000?
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
$5,000 in a 3 month
3 month
Prison?
jail sentence.
Aye. For jumping in and getting somebody drink. It's not worth it, is it?
No.
You wouldn't want that. So what do you think about you don't have to obviously tell us if you drink it and we'll not do that to you, but what do you think about alcohol and teen kind of drinking it?
No good.
No good, why?
It's not a good combo.
Nah. How come?
Loads of fights.
Loads of fights.
And arguing.
You find most of the kind of antisocial behaviour you see with teens is
Aye.
caused by alcohol.
Aye.
Do you have pals or anybody that's an example, or have you seen anything when you've been out?
I know people, but not like my pals.
Your pals, just other
Aye.
people in your school and stuff. What do you think about that? Like, what does that make you feel when you're like in amongst that?
I don't really care as long as I'm not doing it.
As long as you're not involved.
Aye.
But do you think that there's a chance that you could be like caught up in it and you're innocent bystanders?
Aye, sometimes.
You anything else to ask the boys, Sam?
No, there's not really much to. They've gave us what they kind of know about it.
And how many photos did you have to take to establish a lot?
Aye.
Wasn't it?
Sorted.
Telling you.
About 40.
Better than what we
Aye.
usually make these days.
Aye.
Well, boys, thanks very much for your time. We'll let you go back to your spray paint and
Cheers.
then your
Aye.
stencils. Welcome back to our GYIP Connect podcast. Thanks to Jack and Kai for their 5-minute input. We're joined with Kieran Traynor and
Murray Donachie.
Murray Donachie and what's your name? Gelfrey from Police Scotland and the Fire and Rescue Service. So, first question for yourself, Kieran. What is CAP?
So community alcohol partnerships are an organisation that help support communities. It's all about bringing key groups and organisations together in the community to find out the needs within the community with an aim of looking to reduce alcohol related harm. And it sort of focuses on looking at the issues initially. So a survey goes out for a month with the young people in the community through schools and through youth clubs and stuff. And the second strand is trying to get a response from residents to see what issues they're finding with alcohol-related harm in young people. And then it's all about really sitting down with the key partners after that to see what we can put on the community to try and benefit everybody that stays there.
So what's your ultimate kind of aim for this?
Ultimate aim will be... So we initially held a meeting, got all the key partners on board, and the aim will be really looking through the schools. Again, it's already been done, but looking to educate the young people within the schools, as well as getting one of the partners like GYIP on board, who are already doing massive amounts of great work, whether it be something new that GYIP can put on at these key hotspot times, that antisocial behaviour and drinking's going on, or if it's essentially just something that continues or can be more publicised, or that could benefit through funding that CAP can get. It would be benefit everybody.
Excellent.
As fire and rescue officers, What issues has youth alcohol caused for use?
Well, for the fire and rescue service, it's more resulting in us getting turnouts when we feel that they can be preventable in the first place. By working with youths across secondary schools and even youth clubs, because sometimes we might get these youths going to their youth clubs, but they've got poor attendance at their secondary school. So we'll often try and visit the secondary schools to maybe do antisocial behaviour talks. Depending on the time of the year, if it's towards bonfire night, we'll do bonfire talks, but most importantly, by having a good relationship with Police Scotland and the secondary schools, we want to work with targeted groups that are maybe showing an unhealthy fascination, not just with alcohol, but with fire as well, as a ripple effect.
Do you have any kind of, when you are attending maybe emergencies, do you have any impact? Is there any impact by teens that are maybe been drinking, giving you hassle or any of that kind of stuff? Is that happening?
Attacks on crews, there has been an increase, particularly even since the COVID times as well. I mean, the stats can fluctuate depending on the time of the year, but attacks on crews has been one of the biggest ones, and that's something we always try and cover even when we do our antisocial behaviour talks and bonfire talks, is look, at the end of the day, it's someone's mum, someone's dad and uncle going to make a living and put a roof over the family's heads. We're not allowed to retaliate even if there's an attack on the service, otherwise it is effectively a sackable offence.
And that's really difficult. We've had incidents probably the same, like being punched and kicked and abused and stuff, so probably not to the extent you have had, but the guys have delivered stuff in Govan High recently about antisocial behaviour, and that was mentioned about when emergency services and stuff are going to
Getting called out for wee
called out
fires,
for wee fires, they're getting abused and stuff. Do you find it the same or maybe worse for yourselves?
I think one of the reasons, so Community Alcohol Partnership, the organisation, don't have any caps running in Glasgow, so one of the reasons that we picked Govan was just looking at stats. Obviously there was a significant increase last year. The main areas looking to target Central Govan, Elder Park, right along to sort of Govan High School and Drummoyne, because that's the time of year when the residents and all the other services, I know there was lots of fires last year down at Govan High School, but it's also time when the young people are the places the young people are hanging about and congregating and stuff like that. So, yes.
What do you think that everybody together can do to make this sort of successful?
Just as I say, so when we got everybody around the table initially, I think there was 16 different partners. From that, we picked 6 or 7 to drive it forward. But so again, it was discussed the work that everybody's already doing, and it's again really, really good stuff. There's things that the campus officers, the police are doing in the schools, the fire safety engagement teams that are doing. When I worked in the school, we took kids out to fire simulate and stuff like that to try and prevent the fire. So GYIP yourselves, the street team, all that, brilliant youth engagement. It's just bring it all together, discuss the ideas, see what everybody else is doing, and again just try to promote the stuff that we're all doing and work together rather than working individually to achieve these sort of goals and stuff like that. Again, just to get the best for the young people we're engaging with.
Do you have any success stories from previous areas you've delivered in?
So I can't talk for, I've not been involved in any of the caps in other areas. I know there is it over 90 or 900, I can't remember, through the full of Britain as well. So Graham from CAP, who initially came to the police at Glasgow to ask where can they sort of pilot it here. The plan is that it lasts for about 18 months, just to roughly see how things are going then. But I don't kind of speak for the exact things that's been done in other communities. So
if people want to kind of get involved with the surveys and different things, how do they do that?
So the surveys will be publicised through social media. We're also looking to do a leaflet drop, certainly in the Drummoyne area. But we are at ASDA today, and then Wednesday next week we're going to Govan Shopping Centre. We'll be handing out the leaflets, and the week after that on a Wednesday again it's going to be at Lidl between like 11 and 1 o'clock. Through housing associations we're going to be handing in leaflets to them, and we're also going to, we'll just try to promote it essentially as much as we can, community councils and stuff like that. So just the big ask is that MD staying in the community, whether it be a young person, complete a young person survey, and then the residents complete the resident survey, because that's what we need to know to find out the needs, what they want, what they see, just so we can come up with the best plan. We think we know what we can do and stuff like that, or organisations, but it's better coming from the people that stay there.
You find it as you go as well, don't you? What's working, what's not, and you can change it. If you have any last wee thoughts on how CAP might benefit the wider community?
from a wider community, it puts that recognition out, and it gives the community a bit of awareness as well that there are services out there that are there to help, not just rescue, but prevent as well.
Excellent. Thanks very much for your time, guys. I'll let you get back to it downstairs. I'm sure it's going to be busy.
Thank you.
Thank you.